Hey guys, I'm John. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here in Sylvan Lake with my big, blue, beautiful Alberta flag, showing my support for Alberta independence. We just finished up the first convoy, so this is part 3 in the series about this. If you want to show your support for Alberta independence, guys, every Saturday from here on until the Declaration of Independence, 12 to 3, no matter where you are in this province, if you're by yourself or with some friends, grab a big blue beautiful flag, stand on a street corner and wave it. Put it on your car and drive around. Do little mini convoys with a couple of your friends. Hey, there might even be a big giant convoy with a whole bunch of people. Show your support in every little way that you can. And please make sure you come out and sign the petition. This event here now is a mobile signing event, and I'm gonna go walk around and talk to people who came out here and just see what they have to say. Hey, you made it!
You took off on us.
Oh, whoa! I just about
You took off on us.
So I'm not a smart guy to be leading stuff like this. I'm so sorry.
Oh, John.
Yeah.
Jenna, the perfect person to lead it.
Jenna?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not the leader. So you guys nominate a leader.
Okay.
I'll just put the word out.
Jenna.
Jenna, that lady over there that just got hit with my flag.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good. Hey, that was a good event, do you think?
Give me that.
Sure. Hey, that was a good event. What do you think? First,
Been waiting for this my entire life,
yeah,
really. And this was fun today.
yeah.
I mean, take a look around. When does Alberta get weather like this?
Oh, so perfect.
You know?
Yeah,
It's like it's meant to be. As
Yeah.
Wade was just saying over here.
yeah,
Meant to be.
yeah. Yeah, it's meant to be. So, hey, perfect. I'm gonna walk around and talk to people.
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, thanks so much. Hey, freedom!
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 How you doing, brother?
Hey, good. How's it going?
Good, good.
Hey.
Right on. Love what you're doing.
Well, thank you so much.
Gotcha.
Thought I'd try to rally up a few people, but we got lost, and it's totally not my organization abilities that will win this, but
It's, you know what's going to win this? Boots on the ground.
boots on the ground.
That's what's going to win this.
That's it. And you got some nice boots there, I see.
Well, I'm standing on the snow, so it's all day, so I
Yeah.
need it to be nice
Yeah.
and toasty warm.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to let you get to your canvassing, but thank you so much. Because I recognize when you're canvassing, I'm not allowed to like talk to you too much, am I?
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So I just saw that just now, and so
Those are the bills.
Yeah.
What I did was I took the bills that are on the Government of Canada website.
Yeah.
I put them through Grok, and I
Okay.
asked for a Reader's Digest version in layman's terms.
okay,
And then I gave an example.
okay,
And anybody that disagrees with that, just tell them to go on the Canada website and read the actual bill.
okay.
They're all there. 2, 8, 9, 12,
Okay.
and 63.
Well, I got to be careful not to put too much in here for the video, because like I know Elections Alberta has some rules, so you kind of got to be a little bit neutral, but can't be neutral on a moving train.
Well, that's right. That's truth.
I'm gonna go read them. Hey, thanks so much. God bless you. Yeah, thank you so much. Hey, everybody made it. We're done. I love that flag.
That's an awesome flag.
Yeah. So, okay, that's a question for you. So, a lot of people are saying, like, you know, that flag with the King George cross specifically, it's kind of symbolizing the monarchy and all that. For now, I think it's still a good thing to unify behind.
It's our flag.
It's our flag.
So, you know, and we're Albertans.
Yeah.
So it's right now this is what we're rallying behind.
Yeah.
But when it comes time to become our own republic,
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of input.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We'll see what our coat of arms looks like.
Well, my vote is still to have it big and blue and beautiful. I don't know about the St. George's Cross. I know it has some good symbolism, but it's like the monarchy kind of symbols.
Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
but I owe no allegiance to the king.
Yeah.
And so for me, the monarchy is part of our history and our heritage.
Yeah.
However, we're going to be cutting ties.
Yeah.
So,
We're cutting ties.
And that'll probably include the King George Cross.
Yeah. I do, in my heart of hearts, hope that it still stays like some kind of like Christian theme. I do like a cross on there, but what do you think about that?
As in,
Like,
so our society's based
yeah,
off of Christian values.
yeah,
And that's not going to change.
yeah,
And just like, the Declaration of Independence, they talk
Yeah.
about in God we trust.
yeah,
And
That's my father.
that's what we have to get back to. And,
Right.
and so when the APP came out and they started doing the education,
Yeah.
and they started talking about faith,
yeah,
family, freedom,
yeah,
like I don't go to church.
Yeah.
I have no affiliation.
yeah,
But I do believe there's a higher power.
yeah,
And I believe in Christian values.
right,
So
Yeah.
like I would definitely hope that our Constitution
yeah,
would include something along that lines
yeah.
and
Hey,
acknowledge it.
like still say like our rights come from God. To me, that means that it's not necessarily like you're a Christian or whatever, but it's like your rights can't be taken away by anybody. There's no government, no group of people that can take it away. God gave you rights. We're enshrining them. That's to me what it means when you see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think a lot of Albertans feel the same.
Yeah.
way. And
But I realized I just looked again. You're a canvasser, and I don't know. What are the rules about talking to canvassers?
I have no idea.
Like,
I only got my personal opinion, but like when we talk about diversity
Yeah.
In the movement, like we got a guy over here.
Yeah.
That's, he's got one leg,
yeah,
right? So he's disabled.
yeah,
So when I see online, it's just a bunch of old people or whatever,
Right.
or a certain demographic.
right.
And Republic of Alberta will benefit everybody.
Yeah.
It'll benefit the disabled. It'll benefit everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, and Albertans, we don't leave people behind. The current government of Canada is leaving behind so many people. In our cities, we got tent cities popping up everywhere. We got poverty, and we got drug addiction, and we got homelessness, and it's like, no, we want to work hard so we can be productive and prosperous, and then we can take care of the people who need it.
And this guy just signed.
Awesome. Hey, we just got another signature. Hey, God bless ya. Take care.
2 more signatures, father and son.
2 more signatures. Awesome. So, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure, John. Go ahead, John.
How do you know my name? I don't know.
You know.
So, we're right here on the lake right now. This is actually water that we're standing on.
We are.
Yeah. It's like probably 2 feet of water beneath us. Not that deep.
No, the sand. We're on the beach, technically.
We're on the beach
It
technically.
is frozen water, so it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you want the long story? You want to get your clip?
Yeah. No. Tell me your story.
So, when they built the seawall,
Yeah.
the tidal action took all the sand out, so there's no sand on the beach anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was shitty.
Yeah.
And so the city wanted to, we were going to organize like a pail brigade, bring all the sand in, and Environment Alberta says, oh, you can't, you're messing with the lake. And
I remember that.
so it can't turn around.
Yeah.
We're reclaiming the lake. We're putting it back the way it's supposed to be. So now they bring a grader in, drives through the lake and pushes all the sand back. So the sand goes all the way out there now. It's a full-scale beach here now.
Because I remember coming here in like 2000, and there was a beach that went all the way out to like those shacks, and then it was gone for so many years, and now it's actually coming back. So
It is back.
Yeah.
The beach is back, man.
yeah, the beach is back. But let's talk about Alberta independence. What makes you so excited about Alberta independence?
Well, I think it's after years of just seeing how unbalanced their system is.
Yeah,
Votes, control of the government, control of what we do. And we just have so much more in common
yeah,
with other Westerners and
Yeah.
not with the people down east.
Yeah.
And just how bad our kids have it. They don't
Yeah.
know how bad they have it because we know how good we had it
Yeah.
when we were starting out, and they're not doing as good.
yeah,
And there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
We got liquid gold under our feet. There's no reason that we can't still be prosperous.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for mismanagement or outright crime from our government.
Well, we can talk about crime too. That's a big one. But let's talk about oil and gas for a second. So a lot of people think that we're going to get off of oil and gas, and I think that's a pipe dream. But my thought is, as long as the world needs oil, they should be using Alberta oil. We have the highest environmental standards, the highest ethical standards. We protect the communities that we work with, and we have solid partnerships with Indigenous peoples, highest safety standards in the whole world.
Yeah, how can we be like? How can we possibly look Quebec in the face as a true partner when they're importing oil from dictatorships and they don't want to use Canadian oil?
Yeah,
like it's just two-faced. It's, you know, you see it in other parts of the world too. It's all about show. It's not about true facts. Hawaii imports boatloads of the fuel oil to run their generating plants, and they got the windmills up in the mountains that do nothing.
Right.
You know, like we need hydrocarbons to run this world still. Maybe at some point we won't, but you still have to transmit electricity somehow.
Yeah.
And electricity and through solar and renewables just they're not feasible right now.
It's not feasible. Now, I was talking with a French guy in my last video when I was convoying out here. Go check that video out. Okay. But he said that a lot of people in Quebec who speak French, they don't even know what's going on in the English parts of Canada, and that kind of actually made me think, like, we're like that too. We speak English, we don't know what the French people are thinking, and so I kind of want to actually defend the French people a little bit and say, like, if it's actually true you don't know what's going on, you think everything's just honky-dory, so it's not actually the Quebecers who aren't wanting Canadian oil. Maybe it's like elitists in their circles who are telling them that. Like, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here.
I understand, and you're right. People, one-on-one, people are fine.
Yeah.
It's the brainwashing. It's media, biased media.
Yeah.
John, if we had an honest media, how much better would this world be? If they would hold people to account, if they would hold Carney and those guys, but they don't.
Yeah.
And so, what option do we have?
Well, it's funny you say that, because actually that's the thing that got me to think about this. I was signing the petition, and the media walked by. I had my flag with me that day, and they interviewed me about 2.5 minutes. They chopped it up, and they cut like my mouth breathing sections. You know, like, taking a breath. It was -20. I'm standing outside. That's how they portrayed me. And I was like, you know what, you bunch of liars. I'm going to take my GoPro, and I'm going to get more views than you know, City TV. And actually, my first video got like 15,000 views, and the video that I'm on, you can't even find it. It's buried there somewhere, but it got like 2,000 views.
Right. Oh, I hear you. And it's people like you that are out there getting the message out, because doing this work as a canvasser and talking to people, they're coming in to sign. They're 18, 19, 20 years old. They can't sign quick enough. They know when they're birth. Talking to a kid there the other day. He says, "Yeah, I'm turning 18 in March. I'll be into sign." You know, it's
into sign.
But the people that are more negative are the ones that are in their 70s.
Yeah.
They remember a Canada that doesn't really exist anymore, and they listen to their CBC, and that reinforces that view, and so they're happy.
Yeah.
They think they're on the right side, but they're not, obviously.
Yeah. Well, and I look at the demographics of who's watching this channel. I actually do have a pretty good spread.
Like not all my senior pals are idiots. There's lots of them walking around here that are not drinking the Kool-Aid, but there's still some that do it. But what is reassuring to me is just the number, the high percentage of people under 50 that are all on board with this.
Yeah, I think a lot of youthful people are in on this. A lot of issues come up about the pension. I don't even really want to talk about that. I'm so done talking about it. But like, I guess if you're living on the pension, then you think that's the only thing. But it could be way better. Like $850 a month is what the average person gets. How can you live off of that? Why are we so?
And it's fully transferable. Like Canadians live all over around the world on their pension. You know, it's fully transferable. So and you're right, it is very weak. It's like I don't know. There's so much billions of dollars disappearing that aren't really being invested or growing anything. We should be growing industry. We should be growing the oil. We should be growing so much more in Canada that we can
Yeah.
grow. This business of wanting to build electric EVs that nobody wants.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You know, thank you so much for talking to me. Would you like to say one more good solid thing for the camera?
One more good solid thing. I guess the big solid thing for me, John, is just the fact that there's people like you out there that are telling the truth and getting the message out, because the regular media is not doing it. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much, sir. Let me shake your hand.
Well,
All right.
her husband.
I'm gonna go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go wander around and talk a little bit more. Hey, how's it going? Gotta ask you a few questions.
Sure.
So, did you come out here with the convoy, or were you out here before?
I'm out here with my wife who's canvassing right now.
Okay, your wife is canvassing.
Yeah.
Okay, what gets you excited about Alberta independence?
Gun control,
Yeah,
taxes,
yeah, yeah,
not having to pay everything to Ottawa.
yeah. Well, there's three really good ones. I am of the opinion that if you are against the gun grab, the gun confiscation, then you better be willing to crawl over broken glass to get out here and sign this, because this is your only hope.
Absolutely.
Like-
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We're lucky in Alberta that Danielle Smith has done what she's done with
Yeah.
to stop the gun grab.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still the next person can easily change it
yeah.
and make it all legal
Yeah.
for us, and we'll have to give our guns in. And
Well, okay, correct me if I'm wrong then. I think that, for example, let's say the RCMP have an interaction with you for some reason, they're still going to take your guns away, and if you're caught with a prohibited gun, they're going to do it.
Yes.
All the current law says is that they're not going to just come door knocking to do it. So there's going to be a lot of people, I think, who are going to have prohibited guns. 10 years from now, they're going to be facing 25 years in jail.
yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Because they had a house fire and the cops
yeah.
found their guns. you
Yeah,
know?
you have a house fire and fire investigators go through and see a gun.
Yeah.
And the cops find out that it was one that was
Prohibited.
prohibited at some point.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you still have to deal with the legalities of it because it's still illegal.
Yeah.
All they've done is basically set
Put a
the-
roadblock in the way.
Yeah, basically saying that, we're not going to direct our cops to go get the guns. We're telling them that they can't.
Yeah.
But if they come and deal with you and you have an illegal gun,
Yeah.
they are going to take it from you. And
Yeah.
you're going to get a firearms charge, and then you'll never be able to own a firearm again.
Never. And
So-
you'll never be able to travel because you're going to lose your passport. Like, a lot of countries won't let you come with a criminal record. You're going to lose your job. Like, there's so many consequences of this. It's like, for what? And we here in Alberta see through it, but this is the only way. You vote for independence, we're going to be able to keep our guns.
I agree. I have a little GSG 15.
Yeah.
It's a little 22 plinker
Yeah.
for putting holes in paper. It's how I taught my kids how to...
It's an assault-style weapon
oh, yeah.
for
yeah.
mass murder.
Well, December 4th, 2024, it
Yeah.
became illegal. And, that's what I use to teach my kids how to care for and respect firearms, because by teaching them, then we don't have to worry about,
I just got to put a disclaimer on here, guys. I'm not encouraging you to break the laws. Just go along with the government, bend over, and let them do whatever they want to you. Yeah, that's my official statement on that.
I agree.
Because I'm on YouTube and I don't want to, follow the laws, guys. But you know what? What we're doing here is a democratic process. We can decide the laws. This is how this works. We decide the laws. If we don't want this, we can vote our way out of this. That's what this is all about.
Alberta independence is the only way for us to have true
Yeah.
freedom of firearms rights and the freedom to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Because that's even the Castle Law. Yeah, the Conservatives want to bring it in, but and Danielle Smith and them have said, we won't prosecute.
Yeah.
But it's still a possibility that
Yeah.
at some point it does get prosecuted. So
Yeah.
to get our freedoms back, we have to separate. It's the only way.
Yeah. Well, it is the only way. And then, like 25 years from now, somebody, has a firearm that's on that list. They're going to go to jail, and it's like, man, what a horrible, dystopian thing this country's turned into.
What happens when I pass away?
Oh, yeah.
Your wife goes to jail for having
my
it.
wife, my kids, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Whoever takes control of them.
Yeah.
And do they have a free amnesty to get rid of them?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Hey, I want to talk to some more people here, but say one more good thing for the camera.
One more good thing. I don't
One
know.
more good thing. Hey, God bless you, sir. Take care. Thank you
Seen a
so
few
much.
of your videos out there now.
Hey, well, I appreciate that. I'm going to keep doing everything I possibly can for this movement. You know,
Awesome, me too.
this-
I'm just
as-
waiting for my canvasser badge. So.
Everybody do it. Yeah. Go become a canvasser, even to collect 10 signatures from your friends and family. There's still lots of time to do it, but you got to get on the bus right now and do it.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Nice.
Thank you. Hey, how's it going over there? Hey,
How are you doing?
good. How'd that convoy go for you?
I think it was awesome.
We made her.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, got a lot of positive, a lot of thumbs up,
Yeah.
and it was really good.
Did I got lost and we went to the Colicut and we were like, wait a minute,
Wondered about that, John.
We
Okay.
thought, great job, John. You got this going, and you just took off, went home.
no. I just promoted it. And I was like, let's go this way. And it's like, okay, I'm apparently not smart enough.
We went down gates and came back to this parking lot and then came out.
Yeah.
You did all that?
Good, yeah.
Okay, it's actually better that happened because like
Yeah, you're going around.
We got
Everywhere.
spread all over town.
That's it.
spread all over.
Divide
Yeah.
and conquer.
I got a few honks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
too, yeah.
that kind of shows the Alberta kind of spirit because we're like independent and we can solve problems.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't
You know,
follow directions very well.
Absolutely.
We follow direct. We do what we're told every single time.
Yeah, we know the end result, where we gotta go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how you
How
put
we
it.
get
Yeah.
there,
We get there, we don't care. That's right. Yeah, you got her. Yeah, good stuff. It was. I think it was a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
successful, right? I mean,
Yeah.
just getting it out there, just doing it.
Yeah.
You
I
got
saw
to do
one lady stop and she just went like this and then I saw all the flags going by.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
I saw a Canadian flag going by and
too.
Yeah.
Over here, actually, there's another one.
Yeah.
Another one, Canadian flag. Yeah.
and like here's the thing, we're fighting for their right to free speech too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we're the peaceful movement that believes in democracy.
You know what? Even though they have the Canadian flag, they could still be for Alberta independence.
could still be.
You know,
Yeah.
doesn't make a difference.
Yes,
You
sir.
can-
Yeah,
know,
you don't know.
You don't know, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Or the third that are for this, a third, it don't matter, we can
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
up, they're not gonna change their minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's center third.
It's that squishy middle.
But
Yeah.
the thing is,
So we have
they,
to-
they say it with
Yeah.
the referendums that middle third, when it comes down to the referendum, they tend to go on the side of
I agree, and I think the secret to the middle third is going to be education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And keeping a positive spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because there's every organization, every group has, the lunatics in it,
Yeah.
and you don't want that. You want
Right.
to steer away from that. You want to keep it positive,
Yeah.
and education is so
Yeah.
critical to this.
Yeah.
I think it really is.
So even these bills and stuff, these are all negative bills
yeah.
and stuff like that. But we're going to make that positive. We're positively
Well,
going to
just
get
flip,
rid of
just
them.
flip it over.
Right.
Just turn that around.
Yeah,
It's
turn it around, yeah.
Let's talk about
This is such a good point. Like we got to win the hearts and minds in the middle by being positive.
Yes.
positive.
Right?
Yeah.
And we Albertans are so good at being negative. Like, we know all of the negative things.
We got good reason to bitch.
We do.
Yes, sir.
We do.
We certainly do.
Yeah.
But
I
you
find
know,
if you
it's
can get them to listen long enough to the numbers.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
No,
it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What do you mean I don't have to pay federal income tax anymore?
Yeah.
And I said
Yeah.
that's what will happen.
Yes.
And I want my pension to double.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lousy $1,100 a month.
Yeah.
I've paid maximum all my life.
Yeah.
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 Excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get something out of it.
That's all it is, I'm 61, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it. I'm 70.
Yeah.
That's all I get.
That's
Okay.
all I've ever
$100,
seen.
I had
And then
some
you get
good years, I
the
had
old
some
age
bad
security
years.
crap.
Yeah.
It's like $300 or $800.
Yeah, it's
depending
almost
on
nothing, man.
yeah.
See, you guys are talking about the negative stuff.
There you go.
Okay. We got to learn how to talk about positive stuff here.
There's a
That's what I say.
big pension, brand new car, and off to Hawaii every winter, but big
Yeah.
pension. That's positive, eh?
That's positive.
We don't
It's
want
all
the
positive.
victim mentality anymore.
No.
in Alberta.
No.
I mean, we're getting labeled for that, and I understand why.
Yeah.
We got to change that. We got to turn that around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep calling us
That was the
crybabies.
goal.
Yeah.
No, we're good. We're good. We're charting our own course.
Yeah.
We're taking charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's-
and it's okay. We're not
Exactly.
doing anything wrong.
Yeah. No, we're doing everything right actually, and this is a learning curve for us because we got to learn to be positive.
Yes.
To get that people in the middle to be like, hey, look at all the things we can do together. We can build this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And education. Anytime,
I was
like we were
gonna wait
talking earlier,
till-
anytime
'cause you
somebody's
can wait
got a
till
question,
70
you just
and
send
you
them to
get
Keith
more.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Get him on his
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Here's Keith.
Say, go
Here's
listen to
Jeff.
this guy.
Yeah.
Like, he
started
needs some
at
people who've got the
70 for
facts.
Canada
and,
probably won't have
Yeah.
to worry
I was
about
still
that.
working.
we need more of that.
Won't have
So-
Well, and I admit I take some flack for that because like I'm not the best spokesperson. I make things say things wrong, and sometimes I don't have a good witty statement. But like we all do our part, you know.
100%.
Keith Wilson is like he'll slaughter it, but
Oh, absolutely. It's like trying to argue Jordan Peterson.
yeah,
Okay, it's not going to happen.
No.
Like, you're not going to win. I'm sorry. So,
just smile and nod when he's talking. Yeah,
know your place in the room.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but it's great. Oh, man, what a just awesome. It's so nice to be part of something.
You're paying $800,000
yeah.
for
And I'm not doing this for me. You know, I'm going to be okay. My parents are okay. It's my kids. And I got grandkids now, and man, that's what I'm doing this
Yeah, we
for.
have a 20. Well, she's almost 21. So she voted for the first time in the federal election.
Yeah.
And of course, they announce it almost right when our polls close. And she just looked at me, Mom, my vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
That just hit me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, we got to do something about this.
Yeah.
Our voices don't matter out here.
This is the first time in Alberta's history where our vote's gonna actually count.
Yes.
for sure.
Really think about that for a second, you know?
Yeah, that's exciting. It really
Like-
is. You know, a lot of people say Canada's broke, and I
And
disagree. I think it's operating, it's functioning exactly as
Exactly the way they
designed.
wanted it.
As
Yes.
designed. It was right from day one of Confederation.
Yeah.
I mean, you go back in the 1920s and look at some of those cartoons in the papers, you know,
They've known about
a
it
cow
for-
eating out of Alberta and they're
Yeah.
milking it in the East, right? And
Yeah.
that's still true to this day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's working as designed.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Canada's functioning just fine.
Hey, thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna keep moving on here, talk to some
Yeah.
other people, but
Are you going to be hitting the streets back up in Edmonton again?
yeah, I'm probably gonna go out to Grand Prairie. Actually, that's the next haul. I'm thinking about heading up there. I'm gonna go to Fox Creek. I worked in Fox Creek for a long time, and I want to see what it's like
Nice.
on the strip.
Yeah.
That'll be a weird video.
Spent a lot of time up there too. Fox Vegas. You
Vegas.
got her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking about stopping in. Where's that town? There's a small town where a guy's going famous for standing in front of a Royal Bank that's shut down. I think it's like begins with an S.
In northern by Fox Creek.
No, yeah, it's kind of out that way. I think you got to go through White Court to get to it. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna stop there and see if I can meet that guy.
Someone will find
So if you hear this video, tell me where exactly you're gonna be.
Tell me where I'm going. Send me a pin.
we got the information.
Yeah.
So-
I actually started watching
Awesome.
your channel about I think it was 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I started it.
You were walking in a park and this guy came up to you and he said, I can't get my RSPs or something like that. That's when I started watching it. He said, my RSPs and stuff like that, I don't know how to change those over and stuff. Stay Free Alberta or APP.
Yeah.
They'll show you what can be done. And you can actually, that money will come back to you.
Yeah,
Once we get, you're not going to lose anything. You're actually going to gain,
yeah,
right? So,
yeah.
and you still can keep it in Canada if you want to. It's your choice,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I get some pretty funny comments, and you think by now the people who are opposed to this would clue in that if you actually do dumb stuff in front of the camera, you're gonna make my channel grow.
Yes.
Like you
100%.
smart guys are probably gonna make it grow a little bit,
Yeah. There you go.
but it's those ones that really make it explode. I can't help it.
I
People
can
do
see why
stuff
you're
in the
hanging out in
camera.
Edmonton then.
Well, Edmonton's like a
100%.
gold mine.
A gold mine,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's like easy pickings up there,
Oh,
right?
man. But at the same time, I feel bad because my personality, I don't like to just, pick on people, but the people in the middle need to pick. They need to decide. You're either on this side with look at all these nice people here, reasonable people, or you're on the side with those crazies that walk by and just call you a bunch of names and swear at you and got no argument.
They have
Right.
no argument.
Like,
That's
what
why
side
that's
you
why
gonna
they
be
go
on?
to the
Yeah,
insults.
man.
You know?
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
We're on the side of reasonable people who want to build something and fix things, and the other people are just I don't know, just so negative and vitriolic, like the stereotype of the polite Canadian.
Yeah.
Where are the Canadians? I don't know where they are.
No more sorry.
No.
No, I'm
We'll
not
keep
sorry.
our memories. We'll keep our memories of Canada, and
Yeah,
we're,
we'll
you
keep
know,
our
we're,
money.
we're, but that's about it. And it's
Yeah.
great to go back, and
Yeah.
we'll keep our money.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll keep our money. You're right.
Yeah.
What a world-class
Yeah.
hospital is worth.
$1 billion.
Well,
And we give 20.
yeah. Hey, but you're interviewing me. Let's interview each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you broadcasting this?
And they're saying
Canadian
we
News
don't
Now.
have money to do
Okay.
I'm Tommy Temper.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I didn't realize it was Canadian News Now. That's your brand.
Well, that's one of my Facebook groups.
Okay, good. Okay.
So that, you know, when I walk up to Lefty, they go, oh, where are you from? Oh, well, Canadian News Now. I'm centrist, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have to get your personal info here after we shut down the stream, and we'll collab a little bit there later. That'll be good.
Okay, well, that's a good little clip then for me. I'm going to end this video. Do you want one more good thing for the camera you want to say on my end?
Yeah, well, I just signed up. I was like not signing for the longest time, waiting for the opportune time, so it came today. We went on the Convoy from Red Deer to here, and I met up with my good friend Pat King. I don't know if you know him, but he's down here with the...
Wait, where is he here right now?
He was, yeah. He was here. He grabbed onto my camera. I don't know where he went.
I was going back.
But he was with the original Convoy to Ottawa.
Yeah.
But he was down here and he signed up. So yeah, it was kind of an epic day here today. That lots of stuff is happening, and
So you can't go back home.
we think it's pretty cool. I think we're going to have some independence. Let's have a better Alberta for everyone.
Yeah, that's just it. It's for everyone, right? Everyone get involved in this movement. Do the best you can to help support this cause. We want to build a country that represents our values and that benefits all of us. We don't want to leave anybody behind. We want to work hard, and now is not the time to let off on the gas. If you support Alberta independence and you've already signed, go become a canvasser so you can collect 5 or 6 more signatures. Every little bit counts.
That's right. And just remember, it's not just for us, but it's for our children.
Yeah, so awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, nice talking to you.
Hey, and I'm on another camera over there. Do you want to say one more thing for the camera?
Sure. Come on, let's go!
Let's go! There we go. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And, I'm so grateful for all the support that I've received. I'm also humble. It's not my personality to be all boisterous about this on camera. I want you to know that I am out of my comfort zone when I make videos like this. And I'm doing it only because I genuinely care for this cause. I genuinely want Alberta to be free. This is something that just like my whole life I feel like I've been waiting for. I feel like we have this opportunity to bring everybody together. And, and I read all the comments that you guys leave. Like, please, if you think that this movement doesn't have support, scroll through the comments section on my videos. 95% of them are like supportive. You guys are so awesome. I wish I could respond to all of you. But the people in the middle, they see that. Go and read the comments. So many good, kind, loving Albertans. And yeah, 5% are negative, but they never have an argument. They always just like say some insult and then they leave. And they're like anonymous accounts too. So I wonder if a lot of them are bots, but this is a grassroots movement. I'm so proud to be part of this. What an amazing moment in history. Most people are born into a time and place when the rules are just set up for them the way they are. And we just accept that there's no way to change this. And we just go along with it, right? But it doesn't have to be like this. We Albertans, we have an actual pathway to independence from Canada, a legal democratic pathway. We just need enough of us to support it. I firmly believe that this can happen. I'm betting my whole reputation on it. I'm taking personal risks by walking around in some of these public places, guys. And so, I appreciate every little bit of support that you give this channel. I guess I will just ask one more thing, if you want to sign up as a paid subscriber, that would help me as well. But hey, don't feel pressured. And, I'm planning on taking a trip to GP and, chip in a little bit of gas. So, but again, I don't like to talk about myself, guys. This isn't about me. So that is way out of my character to do that. I just, got to say something, right? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers.